Welcome to this week's episode. Thank you for joining me. In this episode, I want to talk to you about my grand plan, the grand plan of becoming a millionaire in the next 8 years. Yay! It's a grand plan. It's something that I've been looking forward to, and certainly it's something that is going to be challenging. It's not easy to build such a big amount, but it's something that I've got to do. And hopefully it will inspire you to think of something similar that you would want to do. It's not going to be easy. I fully know that. It was going to require me to transition and transform myself, the way I think, the way I do things, because people say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and hoping that I will get a different result. So I've been doing the same thing for a number of years. So I want to do something different. And this goal is going to be big for me, but also it's going to be transformational, and I like it. Woohoo! I can celebrate even before I start. What I want to do is to take you through the steps of what I'm actually going to do step by step, so you can get a sense of how I want to do it. The first thing I'm going to do is to build an investments portfolio. An investments portfolio that will help me generate passive income. I realize that I can't become a millionaire by working. Working gives me a wage, and a wage depends on the number of hours that I work. And if I'm going to work alone and hope to become a millionaire, it might just be an impossible mountain to climb. So I want to do something different. This time, I want to generate passive income that will help me while I work, bring in its own cash flows, and from my job, it will bring its own cash flows. When I combine the two and invest them, then it can continue to give me more income that I need. And certainly in the next 8 years, I hope that I will achieve that. I want to actually surpass that. So that's going to be something I'm looking forward to. For me to be able to achieve this, I will have to become somebody different. I would have to up my game in the services that I provide to others, because people are willing to pay more for a good quality service, for something that they demand. As long as you have a product that people are looking for, the people are willing to pay. And like Les Brown says, do service to others more than you demand payment for. So if I do more and I provide a good quality service, even looking at opportunities to serve and provide ideas to others. For example, this YouTube channel is going to provide ideas to others of how they can do it, their own plans and programs, and inspire people. So I want to do more things, not just one thing, not just going to work and not just relying on one source of income. That won't take me any further. The third point is I want to transform myself in the matter of collaboration as well. According to John Maxwell, if you're the smartest one in your group, then you need to find a new group. And so I'm not different. Les Brown also says that you are the average of your 5 of your friends, meaning to say, if I remain with people who are pulling me down, I will be pulled down. If I start working with people who pull me up, then I will be forced to move up and do better. So I want to be able to move forward and then do better than I am doing now. So it's a lofty goal that I have. So by looking for a new group and associating with a new group of people that will force me out of my comfort zone, because one is a small number to compound. So if I bring in some people with ideas that I don't have and I share with them ideas that I have, then I will then be able to move faster on things that I don't know. So collaboration is going to be very important as a way of getting there. That means I will have to join groups of people who are better than me in things that I don't know, things that I'm not good at, so that they can inspire me and push me forward. I'm a product of my parents, but equally I'm where I am because they have helped me to get here. But for me to be able to get to raise the money that I'm talking about, I need to also to pull in giants in their own areas so they can help me move forward. Because if I'm going to rely only on my own skills, I won't be able to do much. It's very important that I collaborate, but equally it's very important that I share skills with people that have the skills that I don't have. So I also want to lean on a skill that I have of being consistent. Consistency to me means delivering my product when I want, when I don't feel like, and doing what I have to do. There's times when I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling tired and I don't feel like doing a video, or I don't feel like going out to work, or I don't feel like engaging other people who can help me. So for example, yesterday I just finished very late work, and today I'm doing a video. I'm still feeling tired. But for me, this is important because consistency is about doing what I have to do, whether I like it or not. In one sense, one would say, why bother? Why do you have to put yourself through all those difficult about this. It is about myself. It's about the inner game. It's about me feeling that I am aligned to my values. I am aligned to what I want to achieve. Consistency means that nobody has to supervise me. It means I have to do what I need to do. My customers are important to me, and I want them to feel the same way with what I give them. And it's important for me to also remain aligned to what I commit myself doing. If I was someone, I would have just said, today I'm not doing a YouTube video, but I don't do that because that's not aligned to my values. I am my own supervisor. I have to do things that I have said I want to do. So it's important for one to remain committed and consistent in what they are able to do and deliver it, whether they like or they don't like. It's not always palatable, but it's very satisfying eventually when you look back and see that you have been consistent. And even your customers also see that you are consistent, and they will appreciate that. Consistency is certainly important. It needs to be accompanied with continuous improvement. And the Kaizen principle helps us to understand what continuous improvement means. Kaizen is an approach to creating continuous improvement based on the idea that small ongoing positive changes can reap significant improvements. So that's the principle that will be foundational to my continuous improvement along with consistency. I want to continue to be consistent in the areas of my strength, but also continuously improve on areas that I can, one step at a time. Consistency, which means I will continue to do what I'm good at. But on what I'm good at, I need to continue to improve so that I'm able to reach people that I have not been able to reach before. But I'm also able to provide services in ways that I have never provided before. That will require on me continuously looking at the feedback that I get from my clients, but also continuously looking at what others are doing. It might also involve actually copying what other people are doing, which works well, which might also work well for me. So in this matter, I will be drawing skills that others have and see how I can implement some of those skills into what I'm doing to be able to continuously improve my offering. Because people get paid more for a good quality service, a service that keeps improving and moving with time. So whatever you do, which you are good at, keep doing it and keep doing it consistently, but also make sure that on whatever you think you are doing good, keep improving. The other important point I want to bring also is living within your means. It's important for me to continue to live within my means. One challenge that people of my generation have is lifestyle inflation, which means as their income increases, they feel compelled to also increase their expenses. I want to avoid that because that is a reason for destruction of wealth. I want to continue to live within my means, and if possible, where I can cut, where I can do without, or where I can find alternatives, I can then be able to save that and put those resources into building my investments portfolio. So living within your means is an important aspect because when I was starting out, I used to blow all the money that I earned. So I would wait for a payday to come, take the money and just buy, go on a rampage, buy all the things that I wanted. Of course, you can forgive me for that. Obviously, I was new to money and I wasn't schooled in this. Education never taught me how to look after money. When I was in school, they never said this is how to look after money when you start working. They skipped that subject. I wish they had talked about it. Perhaps I would have done better right from the very beginning. But certainly I have an opportunity to correct the path that I'm going. Here is my moment, and here is the greater goal that I'm setting for myself. Join with me. You can set your own goal, and we can all move together doing this big goal that I have. It could be you have a different goal, but what an opportunity that we have to start it in this particular moment and just go for it. The other thing I want to do, which will transform the way I do things, is to examine how I spend time. Idleness is an enemy of progress. I want to avoid just being idle, just watching TV for the sake of watching TV, or just doing things and engaging in conversations and disagreements and arguments for the sake of entertainment, talking about politics, talking about economy for no reason and arguing. I want to avoid doing that. I want to be able to focus the usage of my time so that I can focus my time on key things that will bring me a return, things that will improve my business, improve my quality of service, improve my customer experience. All those things, I'm going to be focusing on them and harnessing them so that I have a very busy schedule. I will then target making sure that the 80-20 rule becomes applicable. I want to make sure that I'm using 80% of my time to the things that are really important. As we know, most results that people get, 80% of their results come from 20% of what they use their time on. So if you can switch along with me and use 80% of your time to do things that are are important that will bring you a return, that will focus you in the direction you want to go, then you'll be able to get there much faster. But we know in natural life that isn't the case. Most people, we spend a lot of time doing things that don't really help us. So from this point in time, I will now be focusing on key things that are really important for me and helpful to my cause. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you joining me in whatever ambition you have. You might have a totally different ambition, and I appreciate you listening. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to receive the next video, and then we can continue to have the same conversation. Thank you so much. Bye.